There we go. Hello everyone, Dr. Finitude here, and welcome back to more Let's Play Trails of Cold Steel. This was a pain in the butt to get set up.
Well, you think?
Yeah. Alright. Last time we got to this place called Bareahard.
And I guess last time we did a lot of progress.
Who knows how far we're gonna get this time.
Who's this a statue of?
Of course. And
Seems to be a statue of Saint
hello
Veronica.
there.
You know of her? Ooh, this looks like a good spot.
Oh, you fellow superheroes, this is Gamma 2.
Gamma 1. Jeez, you two don't seem very
This seems to be the city's noble quarter.
impressed
No wonder most of
today.
these houses look so overblown and excessive.
Yeah, today was essentially a long
Wait, this
day,
leads
to
to...
be honest.
Huh? What's wrong? Never mind.
I'm not used to being around this world yet, so yeah, I kinda got lost and kinda walked into NASA's recording of the second game.
It's just been the usual with me, but this time, ever since the experiment with Dr. Hito, I've been able to traverse different universes, and I've met some interesting people. Let's just say that. And
We might be getting another visitor, just to let you guys know,
oh, who might be showing up?
but someone from my universe said that he'd be showing up once he got done with doing his daily fishing, so
That's interesting.
trying to figure out where to go, because I know that we have tasks to do, so I'm just trying to figure out where. Let's check our notes.
Oh, and for people actually wondering, on my side, I'm actually playing a game myself.
Yeah, like I said, my brother and I, we play games.
So, what kind of experiments have you been doing, Doctor?
Not that much. I've mainly been dealing with someone getting too depressed because of the fact that their father has acting so stupid, like even though he disowned his father. But mainly, the current experiment again is Hotshot. He's not fully finished yet. Who's this ugly thing?
Only someone we don't know. Well, some people can look quite ugly.
Purple hair. Okay, so this place doesn't have stuff for us to stock
I love the
up
look of
on.
the city. It's so beautiful.
Maybe
Still
so, but it's
trying
got
to
nothing on
stock up
Heimdall in
on
terms of sheer
items,
scale.
as you know. So I'm trying to not
guys.
do
Okay.
what Nazo did and fail on items.
Well, from what Game 1 has told me, it's a lot. Second game is easier to stock up on items compared to the first game. At least that's what he told me.
Yeah, from the information I gathered, it is.
What the hell is wrong with you, Eustace Alberea? Why did you sever the link?
Don't even think of trying to place the blame on me, Machias Regnitz. You were the one who severed the link.
You said you'd cooperate. You just couldn't do it, could you? You couldn't bring yourself to stoop to the same level as a commoner like me. You nobles truly are beyond redemption. You're utterly hopeless through and through.
Asinine little.
Why can't you see that
Why can't you see that all of this is born from your own prejudice and narrow-mindedness?
It's enough.
Please,
enough.
calm down.
Stay
Please,
out of this.
calm down.
This is our problem. Stay out of this.
Why don't
This
we
is
settle
our
this
problem.
once and for all?
Why don't we settle
Let me
this
show you how
once
much
and for
better
all?
than you I
Let
really
me show
am.
you how much better than you I really am.
Reading! Reading! There we go. There we
Nice work. Nice work.
Reen! Are you alright? Are you alright?
Hey,
Are you injured?
I'm fine. It's just a scratch. I was so sure we'd killed it. Yes, I shouldn't have let my guard down.
I shouldn't have either. I shouldn't have either. It's down for good this time. But it's down for good this time.
I should administer first aid on that scratch. I should administer first aid on that scratch. I'll need you to take off your jacket.
That feels much better. Thanks, Emma.
You're welcome. I'm happy I was able to put what we learned from Instructor Beatrix's classes to good use.
That was last week, right?
I'm sorry, Rena. It's our fault that you were injured.
Oh, don't worry about it. It wouldn't have happened if I'd been paying more attention. I'm just glad neither of you were hurt.
Why are you so...
You should rest that shoulder for a while.
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. I'd strongly recommend you fall back from the front line for the time being.
Thanks. I will. All right, let's get moving. We need to tell the provincial army about the monster we just defeated.
I suppose it's not a done deal until we file our report.
Aurochs Fort isn't much farther across the canyon. We may need to hurry if we wish to be back in Bareahard before nightfall, however.
Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, Reen?
Huh? What is it?
I just, look Solium and Curiaeum.
What? What did you just do?
Nothing. I just wanted to check on your bandage. Good. It seems fine. But please try your best to keep your shoulder firm. The better. The less it moves, you don't want your injury getting worse now.
Okay. I could swear I felt something warm flowing into my...
Finally.
Why, hello there, you three, so this must be
This is Auroch's fort. One of the Kreutzen Provincial Army's premier bases.
Not how I was expecting it to look. They modified an older fort. A lot.
So this is Auroch's fort.
Is something wrong,
One of the
Eustace?
Kreutzen Provincial
No,
Army's
not
premier
at all.
bases.
Let's go and give our report on the monster we defeated.
Not how I was expecting it to look.
Hello, everyone. Who is that?
They modified an older fort. A lot.
Even though there's 4 to do.
Who goes there?
Wait.
Those uniforms.
We're members of Thor's military academy, class 7.
We completed a monster extermination task on your behalf. We've come to give our report.
We completed a monster
so
extermination
you're the
task on
ones.
your behalf.
We've been
To
expecting
give our report.
You'll forgive my curtness.
so
I
you're
just didn't
the
think you'd
one.
have someone so.
We've
been expecting you as well.
Forgive my curtains. Just didn't think you'd have someone
we
so.
were able to defeat the monster in question. Do you require a written report or is verbal confirmation okay?
We were able to
Oh, no,
defeat the
that's
monster in
fine.
question.
You were
Do you
really able
require
to
a
beat
written
that thing?
report or is verbal
Somehow or
confirmation
another,
okay?
yes?
Oh no, it wasn't
That's
easy,
fine.
but we managed.
Yeah, so
Not bad
at all.
We probably should have taken care of it ourselves, but it was a
wasn't
pretty
easy, but we
dexterous thing,
managed.
so we just kind of let it be. It wasn't tough enough to cause any of us any harm,
Probably should
as
have
long as
taken
we were in
care
our
of
armored cars
ourselves,
when we
but
encountered
it was a
it.
pretty
But
dexterous
still,
thing, so we
it
just
took a bit
kind
of convincing for us to
let it
ask a
be.
group of students to fight. It
Wasn't
wasn't
tough
too
enough to
much.
cause any
I
of
can
us any
understand
harm,
that.
as long as we were in our armored cars when we
Well,
encountered
provided
it.
a good opportunity for us to test our
still,
skills.
It took a bit of convincing for us to ask a group of students to fight, as you might imagine.
I can understand that.
What brings you? That uniform.
Well, provided a good opportunity for us to test our skills. Correct. I've returned to Bareahard as part of a field study for the academy. I'm here as a student, not as a member of the Alberea household. Please treat me accordingly, the same as you would my classmates.
As you wish. As you wish,
that
Lord
uniform.
Eustace.
Are
Wow.
Looks like even the provincial army
Correct.
missed a chance to
I've
bring
returned to
it backwards.
Bareahard as part of a field
I
study.
would
for
like
the
to
academy.
know, however, about the
I'm here as a
contents of
student,
that train that
not
just
as a
passed
member of
by
the
here.
Alberea household. Please treat me accordingly, the same as you would my classmates.
Saw it?
Our provincial army has finally started
As you
getting
wish, Lord
supplies of
Eustace.
tanks.
Wow.
Isn't it exciting? Armored
It's like
cars
even
can't
the
hope to
provincial
compete
army
with
is
tanks in
just
terms of
bringing
firepower, after all.
I would
We
like
can't
to
let the
know,
Imperial
however,
Army
about
be
the
stronger than
contents
us
of that
forever.
train that just passed by here.
I see.
The fort also appears to have been fortified quite
you saw it?
significantly.
Our provincial
yes.
army is finally
Some
started
rather
getting
sizable
supplied with
construction
tanks.
work was carried
Isn't it
out just
exciting?
last month.
Armored cars can't
It'll
hope to
take
compete
more
with
than a
tanks
little
in terms
cannon
of
fire to
firepower,
damage
after
these
all.
walls now.
We can't let the Imperial Army be stronger than us
Our
forever.
anti-air defenses are going to be strengthened in the near future, too.
See. The
This
fort
should soon
appears to
become
have
a
been
fort we
fortified
soldiers
quite
of the Kreutzen
significantly.
province can truly be proud of.
Yes.
You can count on that.
Some rather
I will.
sizable construction
We could
work was
take
carried out
out-
just last month.
It'll
With
take
that,
more
I
than
think
a
we're
little
done.
cannon fire to
We
damage
should take
these
our
walls
leave.
now.
Okay.
It is almost evening after all.
Our
Roger that.
anti-air defenses are going to be strengthened in the near future.
We were able
What
to
is the
be
meaning
a
of
part
this?
Marcus?
of her team.
We were on the border with Crossbell or the Republic. Maybe I could understand. But why does the provincial army here need state-of-the-art tanks? Not to mention anti-air defenses and countless other fortifications. It's utter madness.
Marcus.
Really?
He makes a
We
good
have
point.
another cutscene.
What is the meaning of this?
Can you truly be so
Marcus?
ignorant? This is the reality of the
I
present
guess-
If we were on the
situation
border
within
with
the Empire.
Crossbell or the Republic, maybe I could understand.
Short
Osborne's
version-
reformist faction,
But why
and
does
our
the
ill
provincial
faction
army
rebels
here
fight
need
them.
state-of-the-art
Though
tanks?
admittedly, it's been happening mostly under the surface.
Not to mention
Shiro
anti-air
ended up
defenses and countless other
stuck-
fortifications.
ended up
In many
being
ways, the
stuck
conflict
on
is
my
manifesting itself.
part of my shoe.
I've heard rumors, but
No doubt my father was the one who ordered these fortifications.
You've
I have
been
no
there
intention
for
of giving any
quite a
comments of my
while.
own on his decision.
It's utter
If you
madness.
wish to lodge a
Marcus.
complaint, I'm quite happy to
He
listen.
makes a good point.
So,
No, it's fine.
can you
The sun's
truly
going
be
down.
so
We
ignorant?
should get back to
This
Bareahard.
is the reality of the present
Let's go.
situation within the Empire.
Let's just say in short term, there was a new adventure I essentially went on where I had to help, I essentially had to help Sonic, and let's just say that something had happened happened to him. I don't know if the same things happened to me, just like to me and the others.
Who knows?
I guess speaking of which, I need looks like I need to get back to the next Sonic game. Bro?
Yeah, you're gonna have to play the current one, actually.
Yeah, I'm gonna have. Looks like I'm gonna have to at some point play Sonic Frontier, since I guess I didn't play it yet. But you have.
Yeah.
Oh. Huh. What? Well, I guess, guess there's only one more,
The breeze here feels wonderful.
The food was delicious too.
Agreed.
I can see why this restaurant is popular with the nobles. Do you dine here often, Eustace?
I do. The chef has been good to me since I was a child. I was practically raised on this food.
How typical. Even in your dining habits, you and the nobles subsist on unnecessary luxury.
To get to the place where I need to get the next,
Though I can't deny the quality of the food.
next item.
It wasn't just tasty, but
Warm too.
Yes.
For a high-class
Yeah.
restaurant, the chef seems to have used a lot of very healthy
I know how to.
Perhaps he's doing his part to ensure Eustace stays in good health.
Sometimes
I wouldn't
it's
doubt it.
difficult to get lost. You know what? Back here,
what
and
Group B is doing right
I wonder what Group B is doing right
Same
now.
conversation in our group last month,
We
too.
had this exact
Sure
same
they're hard at work
conversation in
over
our
in
group
St.
last month, too.
Probably
I'm
nothing
sure
to
they're
worry
hard at
about.
work over in St. Arc.
It was
Probably
Celtic
nothing to
for
worry
you
about.
last month, right? So you were
It
thinking of us on
was
the first
Celtic for you last month, right? So
After
you were
dinner,
thinking
we
of us on the
wondering how
first
Group B
night?
was getting on.
Yeah.
Dare I ask?
After dinner, we were wondering how Group B was getting on. Dare I
Nowhere near as
ask?
peacefully as now. This is a big
Nowhere near as peacefully as now.
This is a big
Kind of
improvement.
figured that much.
Wow, oh boy,
And I'm sure our
there it
reports
is.
will reflect
Last
that.
month.
It is an improvement, though I'm not convinced it's good
must
enough.
have been horrible for them.
It's
I
I'm certain
kind
Group
of
B
figured
gave
that
their
much.
absolute best in all
We
of
are
their tasks
doing
today.
much
Can we
better this
honestly
time.
say the
That
same?
much is true.
That we could have done no better.
And I'm
And
sure our
referring not
reports will
just to the
reflect
monster
that.
encounter, but It to is the an handling of our improvement, other tasks though I'm as not well.
convinced it's good enough.
We'll just have to try and
It's
make up
not?
for it in the day we
I'm
have
certain
left.
Group B gave their
Besides,
absolute
we have a
best in
chance to
all of
catch
their
sight of a
tasks
far
today.
bigger
But can we
problem.
honestly say the same?
That's true.
That we could have done no better? And I'm referring not just to the monster encounter, but to the handling of our other tasks as well.
First, we find out taxes are rising throughout the province. Then we find out the military is being expanded on a grand scale. Don't even try
We'll just
to
have
tell
to
me the
try
two
and make
aren't
up for it
related.
in the day we have left.
I have no intention
Besides,
of
we have
denying
the chance to catch sight of a far bigger problem.
Yes,
But
that's
you're only looking
true.
at one side of the coin.
Well,
Yeah, tanks.
100 or 2, I'd guess.
first we find out taxes are rising
Precisely.
throughout the province.
The Imperial
Then we
Army's
find out the
military
military is being
capabilities are
expanded on a
enormous.
grand scale.
This nation has
Don't
one of the
even
most
try to tell me the
powerful
two
armed
aren't
forces
related.
on the continent.
I have no
And roughly
intention of
70%
denying
of
it.
is under the
But you're only
Chancellor's
looking at
control.
one side of the coin.
How is
Exactly
the
how many
Noble Alliance
Oxen
supposed to
tanks do
counter
you
that?
think the Imperial Army has under their control?
That's why the provincial army
Well,
needs to bolster its
100 or
forces.
2, I'd guess.
Precisely.
Considering both sides
The
are
Imperial
comprised
Army's
of
military
Arabonians,
capabilities
it all
are
seems so
enormous.
wasteful.
This nation has one of the most powerful armed forces on the continent, and roughly 70% of it is under the Chancellor's control.
So you're suggesting that's why the provincial
It's
army
you.
needs to bolster its
Baron
forces?
Blue Blanc,
Considering
I believe?
both sides are comprised of Erebonians, it all seems so wasteful.
The travails of youth. How noble and beautiful they are.
Who the hell is this?
Yes.
Oh,
What about you?
Oh, the ugly
It's
purple
you.
dude.
To be blessed with the fateful encounter I
Baron Blue Blanc, I believe?
beauty is filled with perils and obstacles. It's such an honor that you would remember a mere baron.
Spoilers for Fed. but
I see you completed a hard day's
I
work
do
already.
not
How
like this guy.
I
splendid!
hope you enjoy the rest of your
Yes.
stay.
Nearly.
I don't know what you are talking about, brother.
What about you?
Alas, I have yet to be blessed with the fateful encounter I seek. The search for beauty is filled with perils and obstacles. Yet that is precisely what makes it all so beautiful.
How does that make any sense?
I have no idea.
Can one create fireworks?
Well, I hope you enjoy the rest of your
Agree, my
stay.
friends? I don't like your implications.
I most certainly will.
I think this whole line of
Though it
conversation
truly is a pity that the clear air of this verdant city should be
Pardon me, young
tinged,
lady. I meant no harm, I assure you. I
with
wish
the
you
scent
well on
of
your remaining
steel.
day here. May you reveal to me the beauty I seek by
I'd
its
heard
end.
that Duke Alberea was a man of many
The lovely
interests,
luster of
but I was
success
unaware
or
he
the
counted
sad
playing with
splendor
fire
of
among
failure.
them. I don't condemn him for it, though, for only by playing with fire can one create fireworks. Would you not agree, my friends?
This is
I
why
don't like
can't
your
stand
implications.
And I think this
I
whole
thought you
line
might
of
say that.
conversation
If
is
it makes you feel
little
better, though,
inappropriate.
I have my
I
doubts as to
have
whether
to
that
agree
man
with that.
truly is.
Oh,
noble to begin
please
with.
do pardon me, young lady. I meant no harm, I assure you.
So exaggerated.
I wish you well on your remaining day here. May you reveal to me the beauty I seek by its
Fulfilling a
end.
stereotype.
How did he know that we only had a day
Feels
left?
off to me, too. But what's even stranger?
Be it the lovely luster of success
That he knew
or the
we only
sad
have one day left
splendor of failure.
You're right.
We told him of our field study, but never once did we divulge how long we intended to remain here.
Between him
does
and
he
that
think he
silver
is?
object,
This is
we've
why
been
I can't
crossing
stand
paths with
nobles.
A lot of strange people today.
I thought you might say that.
Well,
If it
tomorrow's
makes
the
you
end of our
feel
stay
better,
here.
though, I have
Can't
my
let
doubts
ourselves
as to
get
whether that man
distracted.
truly is a
Still have a
noble
lot
to
to
begin
do.
with.
That's
What?
right. We
His
have to do
behavior
our
seems
group
so
proud.
exaggerated.
Exactly.
Almost as if
We
he's
should
trying
return to
to
the
act
hotel
like the
and work on our
quintessential
reports.
noble. Like he's...
Can't get to sleep. Can't get to sleep.
I could ask you the same. You aren't going to tell me the bed's too hard for you, are you?
I wouldn't dream of it. I've never slept in a bed this high class in my life. Not even back at home.
And yet you're the son of Baron Schwarzer. You've not lived the life one might expect of a boy from a noble family.
Yeah, that's just how my dad is. A lord should live like his people, not above them. That's how he always put it.
I see. It sounds as though you have a good family.
Yeah, I'm very thankful for my upbringing.
Aren't you going to ask? I assumed you'd be curious about that brief exchange with my father earlier.
Yeah.
I wasn't really sure you'd want me to bring that up. You obviously get along really well with your brother, but I didn't get that same sense with the Duke. Has he always been like that?
As far back as I can remember. I suppose he just has little respect for a son born to a commoner.
What?
What?
So Eustace is
My brother and I have different
not
mothers.
a
He was born of my father's
a
legal
noble
wife,
either?
a noble who still
What?
lives to this day. My own mother, however, my brother and I have different mothers. And she passed away 8 years ago. He was born of my father's legal wife, a noble who still lives to this day. My own mother, however, was a commoner, and she passed away 8 years ago. He's my uncle,
That
on
is
my mother's
sad.
side. In other words, I am his bastard son.
I had no idea.
Perhaps he's simply compelled to treat me as I deserve to be
So
treated.
was that chef
Even
we met
though
earlier?
different
Oh,
universes, it's
that
kind of
can't be.
sad.
I don't blame you for being a little cynical, but there's no need
He's
to be
my
quite so
uncle,
hard on
on
yourself.
my mother's side. Perhaps that's why he's always been so good to me. Or perhaps he's simply compelled to treat me as I deserve to be treated, being the son of the Duke.
I'm sure you have your differences. That can't be. You do get along with your brother, right? I don't blame you for being a little cynical, but there's no need to be quite so hard on yourself.
8 years ago. He was the one who taught me my swordsmanship. I suppose you're right. And the ways of court etiquette.
I knew it.
Pardon?
There's just something
honest,
I guess.
I'm
we
sure
could
you
say
have your
about the way
differences.
you fight. It shows that whoever
You do
taught
get along
was
with your
someone
brother,
you really
right?
Trusted. When we first met him this
You
afternoon,
could say that.
I had a hunch he might have been
He's
the
treated me well ever since I was taken in 8 years ago.
one. What's wrong?
He was the one who taught me my swordsmanship. Nothing at all. And who trained me in the ways of court etiquette. Keep reminding me how unlike
knew
a
it.
noble you truly are.
I get that a lot.
Pardon?
There's just something honest, I guess you could say, about the way you fight.
From this afternoon
It shows that whoever taught you was someone you really trusted. When we first met him this afternoon, I had a hunch he might have been the one.
I'll have to be sure to thank Emma's
What's wrong?
grandmother for her help someday.
That's good to hear.
Nothing at all. You just keep reminding me how unlike a noble you truly
from
are.
where I stand,
I get
you
that
are
a
something
lot.
of a danger to yourself.
I am?
Is your injury from this afternoon on the mend?
It's
On the day
fine,
of the entrance
honestly.
ceremony, when the trap
There's
door
no
opened
pain,
beneath
and
us,
the wound's
you
closed up
acted
like it was never
instantly to
there.
protect Elisa. It
I'll
wasn't
have
even
to
a
be
moment's
sure to thank
hesitation.
Emma's grandmother for her help someday.
That's good to hear.
In
Still,
most cases,
from where
one
I
would
stand,
reflexively act to
you are
protect
something of a
himself.
danger to
It's
yourself.
part of man's natural survival instinct.
Am?
Yet you put another before yourself, not even pausing to question the validity
On the day
that
of the
decision.
entrance ceremony,
And you
when the
did
trapdoor
exactly
opened
the same
beneath
thing
us,
with us
you
today.
acted instantly to
I'm sure
protect
most
Elisa.
people would see
There
that
wasn't
as
even
an
a
act of
moment's
selflessness
hesitation.
and sing your praises for it. But to me, it comes
Oh,
across
yeah,
as
that.
abnormal, perhaps even twisted.
In most cases, one would reflexively act to protect himself. It's part of man's natural survival instinct.
What I know
Yet you put
from what
another
other
before
people
yourself,
studies
not even
could
pausing to
be
question the validity of that decision.
brother,
I owed you as much.
And you did
Friends.
exactly the same
girl
thing
is
with us
actually
today.
supposed to be
Still,
the
the point
canon
stands.
girlfriend.
You need to be more
I'm sure most
cognizant of
people
the
would see
effects
that
your
as an act
actions
of
will have on
selflessness
you.
and sing your
If
praises
not
for
for your
it.
health and for your
But to me, it comes across as
that
abnormal.
selflessness of yours
Perhaps
can
even
just
twisted.
easily be perceived as arrogance after all.
I know it can. You're not the
I
first person to tell me
don't
that.
know how to respond to
What's the
that.
point in saving
I wasn't
others if
expecting you to
can't
see
spare
through
even
me
a moment
quite
to
so
save yourself?
clearly.
Well,
That's what my
I
old
owed you as
master
much for having
always
seen
used to
through
say to
me
me.
first.
Was it now?
Still, the point stands. You need to be more cognizant of the effects your actions have on those around you. If not for your health and for your reputation,
I suppose we both have some
that
things we need to
selflessness
work
of yours
through.
can just as
Yeah.
easily be perceived as
But for now,
arrogance
we
after
need
all.
to get a good night's sleep.
I know it
If we
can.
stay up too late
And you're not the
tonight,
first
we're going
person to
be
tell me
dead
that.
to the world tomorrow.
What's the point in
And that
saving
wouldn't be
others
fair
if
to
you
the
can't
others.
spare even a moment to save
I
yourself?
agree. It wouldn't be fair.
That's what my old
To the
master
girls, at
always
least.
used to say to
I
me.
hate to be so
Was it
tired
now?
as to limit my potential.
Here, here. Good night, Eustace.
Pleasant dreams.
I suppose we both have some things we need to work through.
Yeah, but for now, we need to get a good night's sleep. If we stay up too late tonight, we're going to be dead to the world tomorrow, and that wouldn't be fair to the others.
I agree. Wouldn't be fair. To the girls, at least.
Oh! Screw you,
Keep up
Marcus.
the good work.
I'd hate to be so tired as to limit my potential.
Here, here. Good night, Eustace.
Pleasant dreams.
Oh no.
Yep.
Drinks are on me
Well,
someday.
Looks like I'm gonna have to get rid of this one after all.
Field Study, Day 2.
Nice. Which does actually remind me, hey, Game 1, from what I've heard in one of Nozzle's Let's Play, originally he was gonna actually go for the ultimate weapon in Cage 3.
Yeah, he was, but as we know, that didn't happen.
Yeah, that's quite, sad that that happened.
Eustace Alberea.
Otherwise, if it didn't happen, he would have been
What is it,
able
Machias
to,
Regnitz? I will accept no more
continue,
failures. Today,
than
we will
happen,
form a
and
combat link.
he would at least be able to finish up
As
the rest
much
of
as I may
Cage
dislike
3, but
you,
nope.
I'm ashamed that we were
Game
unable
was
to do
like,
what every other member of our class
I
has
didn't
accomplished.
finish.
Today's monster extermination request seems as good a chance as any to make up for yesterday's failure. Wouldn't you say?
You really are simple-minded, aren't you? I suppose you overheard our conversation last night and feel some kind of affinity toward me now?
Nonsense! I did no such thing! I was fast asleep while you yammered on about your family and Reen and...
What's wrong?
Machias.
That's pretty conclusive.
Very well.
Did something,
I accept. I'll be
something
happy to show you what a proper combat link looks like.
We'll see about that. Fortunately, I have more than enough generosity of spirit to endure being paired with an arrogant noble like you.
Maybe today's field study will go more smoothly than yesterday's after all.
Lord Eustace.
I would have expected you to be at my father's side.
I'm terribly sorry I could not greet you upon your arrival yesterday.
This isn't good.
However, I have come today in the capacity of an escort.
An escort? To where? I'm sure you must be aware that I returned to Bareahard purely as part of a field study for my academy work.
But of course,
This isn't good like
His
at all.
Grace has directly requested that I escort you to the mansion. So I would be most appreciative if you'd accompany me without delay.
Eustace Alberea.
Father? He showed no signs of
What is
desiring
it,
my
Maki?
company when we
I will
spoke
accept
yesterday.
no more
I am
failures.
in no position to question or
Today-
oppose his orders, merely to
What?
obey them.
As
I'm
today-
sure you understand.
You
Though
really...
while I hesitate to speculate, I do wonder if His Excellency may feel some regret regarding his demeanor yesterday.
But
Very... I'll...
Go with him.
Maybe.
We can attempt to form a
Lord-
combat link another time.
We'll be able to handle the morning's tasks just fine on our own. Don't worry
Arna?
about us.
What? I'm...
You've come all the way back to your hometown.
An escort?
It would be a
I'm
shame
sure...
not to
But
visit
of course...
your family, right?
Agreed.
I am... Though...
are you
I...
certain? Very well.
Go.
I'll return this afternoon. And though
We
I
can
will
attempt-
worry as to how
We'll be
you'll
able to-
fare without me, I know you'll
Agreed.
at least give it your best, for what that's worth.
Very...
All right.
If some, all right,
Understood.
let's meet back in the hotel
Lead the
lobby
way.
around noon.
Glad...
If something
Please
comes up,
excuse
just
us.
leave a message at the front desk.
Understood. Lead the way, Arno.
Gladly, sir. Please
Well.
excuse us.
Oh, guess. Well, that was
She's
not
probably-
superhero
Let's get
for
started.
you
We
having
wouldn't want
to
to give
go
Eustace
all the
any
way back.
further reason to
Wow.
worry now, would we?
And...
Certainly not. Still.
And as for you... You... And stop!
What? What is it? If you have something to say, just say it.
Oh, it's nothing. Nothing at all.
She's probably thinking, the worst is over, and it's all thanks to your eavesdropping.
Good boy.
I think we're gonna end it here.
Stop that!
What's wrong?
Stop looking at me like I'm some hapless babe. Green, you do know I still haven't completely forgiven you for lying, don't you?
Are you still hung up on that?
And Emma, I hope
I
you're ready
guess
to
we
score
can
second in our
say
midterms
technical
because I'm not about to lose to you
difficulties.
again.
That's the reason.
But don't even think about giving those exams any less than your very best. I intend to best you when you're in top form.
You will?
And as for you, Fee, I've been wanting to say this for a long time now. Sleeping in class is an affront to our education. You need to start treating classes more seriously.
Oh, I
Listen,
guess.
take proper notes. Raise your hand now and then.
Is
And stop covering your ears when I'm talking to you.
I can't hear you.
This is Gamma 1.
We've got a lot to do, so how about we get to it?
And this is Schema 2 signing off.